For millennia, across every continent, humanity has gazed upon impossible monuments of stone. Colossal blocks weighing hundreds of tons stand as silent sentinels, defying the very fabric of history and challenging our understanding of ancient ingenuity. Welcome to Echoes of Time, your portal to these forgotten pages, where we delve into the past to better understand the present. Today, we journey into one of humanity's most enduring enigmas, the Megalithic Puzzle. This is a mystery that begins not in one isolated corner of the world, but echoes from the farthest reaches of our planet. From the iconic, celestial alignments of Stonehenge in the plains of England, to the perplexing, almost otherworldly precision of Puma Punku high in the Bolivian Andes, and the intricately interlocking, unyielding fortifications of Sacsayhuamán in Peru, these structures speak a universal language of monumental aspiration. They are testament to a shared human endeavor, yet their construction remains shrouded in the mists of time, presenting a colossal puzzle that continues to baffle modern engineers and humble the most seasoned historians. How did civilizations, thousands upon thousands of years ago, manipulate these gargantuan stones with a level of precision that, even today, seems to defy the very laws of physics and engineering? This is the core question we seek to unravel. The sheer scale of these ancient feats has, for centuries, been a source of profound contemplation for historians and archaeologists alike. The challenge lies not just in moving the stones, but in every step of the process. Consider the sophisticated quarrying techniques employed at sites such as Baalbek, where blocks estimated to weigh over 1,000 tons lie partially excavated, seemingly abandoned mid-creation. How were these immense masses of rock precisely separated from their bedrock? What tools were capable of such an undertaking in an era we typically associate with primitive technology? The evidence suggests an understanding of physics and engineering far beyond what we commonly attribute to early societies. Then there is the equally perplexing challenge of transportation. Imagine the impossible task of moving these massive blocks, not just over short distances, but often over vast and treacherous terrains, across rivers and up mountains, all before the advent of the wheel as we know it, or the powerful machinery of the modern age. The sheer logistics, the coordination of labor, the planning required, point to an organizational capacity that seems extraordinary for the early stages of human civilization. Past explanations for these monumental constructions have often focused on the most direct and seemingly plausible methods available to early peoples. Immense human labor, applied through sheer force of will and numbers, is frequently cited. Rudimentary tools, such as stone hammers, chisels, and ropes made from natural fibers, are proposed as the instruments of carving and shaping. Simple leverage systems, involving rollers, ramps, and fulcrums, are often envisioned as the primary means of moving these colossal weights. And while these explanations certainly hold a degree of truth for some smaller-scale ancient constructions, they frequently fall critically short when confronted with the truly monumental challenges presented by sites such as Göbekli Tepe. This astonishing site in southeastern Turkey dates back an incredible 12,000 years, pushing the timeline of complex human construction far beyond previously accepted limits, predating agriculture and settled civilization. The finely carved T-shaped pillars, some weighing up to 20 tons, are not merely stacked, but are an integral part of a sophisticated architectural plan built by hunter-gatherers. To suggest that immense human labor alone, using only rudimentary tools and simple leverage, could achieve such feats at such an early stage of human development prompts us to question the completeness of our conventional archaeological explanations. The very existence of Göbekli Tepe forces us to reconsider the timeline of human capability and intelligence, casting a shadow of doubt over what we thought we knew about early societies. The inadequacy of conventional explanations for the truly monumental aspects of these structures has, understandably, given rise to a fascinating array of compelling hypotheses. These theories, some embraced by mainstream archaeology and others occupying the fringes of historical inquiry, all attempt to crack the megalithic code and offer a more comprehensive understanding of these ancient wonders. One prominent line of thought suggests that these structures could be testaments to forgotten advanced knowledge, perhaps passed down from a lost civilization. This idea posits that there might have existed a highly sophisticated society, far predating those we currently acknowledge as capable of such engineering, whose wisdom and techniques were somehow lost to the cataclysms of time. This lost civilization, proponents argue, possessed an understanding of materials, mechanics, and architecture that allowed them to achieve what seems impossible with the known technology of the historical period. They might have understood principles of physics we are only now beginning to rediscover, or had access to technologies that simply vanished from the historical record. Further venturing into alternative theories, some suggest the employment of sophisticated acoustic levitation or sound frequency techniques. This captivating hypothesis proposes that ancient builders may have harnessed the power of sound waves, using specific frequencies or resonant vibrations to effectively reduce the weight of massive stones or even lift them into place. While seemingly fantastical, this idea draws upon observations of certain acoustic phenomena and the potential for ancient cultures to possess a deep, intuitive understanding of vibrational energy. Imagine a world where the manipulation of sound rather than sheer brute force was the key to moving hundreds of tons of rock. This theory, though lacking definitive archaeological proof, stimulates profound thought about the potential for ancient knowledge to have explored avenues of science entirely different from our own. The echoes of such a possibility resonate deeply within the megalithic puzzle, inviting us to look beyond purely mechanical explanations. Even as these intriguing possibilities are explored, conventional archaeological explanations, though sometimes stretched to their limits, continue to hold a significant place in the quest for understanding. Mainstream archaeology works tirelessly to reconstruct plausible methods based on empirical evidence, experimental archaeology, and the study of ancient texts or oral traditions. They meticulously examine tool marks, quarry sites, and the geological composition of the stones, attempting to reverse engineer the processes. While acknowledging the immense scale of the challenge, these researchers focus on refining theories involving highly organized labor, complex pulley and ramp systems, and the gradual evolution of technological know-how over generations. They argue that what seems impossible to us with modern individual effort might have been achievable through collective, sustained, and highly skilled ancient communal efforts, perhaps spanning decades or even centuries for a single site. The key, in this view, lies in a profound understanding of mechanics and materials, combined with an unparalleled social organization and an abundance of time and manpower. The debates surrounding these theories are captivating, drawing in experts from various fields: archaeologists, engineers, historians, physicists, and enthusiastic independent researchers alike. Each perspective brings its own set of arguments, its own interpretation of the scant evidence left behind. Mainstream archaeologists often point to the lack of tangible evidence for advanced technology, such as acoustic devices or machinery that could perform levitation, and emphasize the proven ingenuity of human collective effort, even with basic tools. They highlight the progress made in experimental archaeology, where teams have successfully moved large, though not always megalithic scale, stones using only period-appropriate methods. Conversely, proponents of alternative theories often highlight the persistent gaps in conventional explanations, particularly at sites where the precision, scale, and age seem to defy known human capabilities. They point to the sophisticated astronomical alignments, the intricate geometric patterns, and the sheer audacity of these constructions as evidence of something more than just brute force. These ongoing discussions, fueled by new discoveries and ever-improving analytical techniques, are vital. They keep the mystery alive, prompting us to continually reevaluate our preconceived notions and push the boundaries of our historical understanding. The megalithic puzzle is more than just a question of how ancient stones were moved. It is a profound journey into the very essence of human potential. It challenges us to reconsider everything we thought we knew about ancient ingenuity, about the intelligence, technological prowess, and social organization of our distant ancestors. Were early humans merely struggling hunter-gatherers, or did they possess a profound, perhaps even esoteric knowledge that allowed them to interact with their world in ways we are only just beginning to contemplate? The monumental structures they left behind stand as a powerful reminder that history is not a static narrative, but a dynamic, unfolding mystery. Every discovery is an echo of humanity's great history, and the megalithic builders remain history's most compelling architects, their methods and motivations continuing to elude our complete grasp. As we piece together the fragments of this colossal puzzle, we are left to ponder not just what they built, but what extraordinary capabilities might still lie dormant within the human spirit, waiting to be rediscovered. What secrets, what forgotten knowledge might still be embedded within these silent stones, awaiting our understanding?